Hello, Fargo City Commission, Tony Gehrig with your November 19th, 2018 Fargo City Commission How I Voted video. Two items today on the agenda. Actually, I'm going to close my door real quick. All right, so you know it's live. Two items on the agenda. First, we'll be talking about the Airport Authority and our relationship with them, and the takeaways from some of the homes that we've been looking at demolishing in the city of Fargo. We've been taking a very serious look at dangerous homes and trying to work with people to do the right thing with those. So, first of all, the Airport Authority. When you say an authority, like the Dome Authority, the Diversion Authority, the Airport Authority, that term has a legal connotation, and that is to say that that authority is basically a mini government. It can tax, it can collect fees, and it can employ people. So the Airport Authority does all those things. They have up to 4 mills they can tax you on your home. They can hire and fire employees. They have their own board of directors, just like the city commission. They're basically the mini government. So under the agreement from 1969 or whatever the year that happened, it's said in that document that they can have their employees and they are responsible for their employees, not the city of Fargo. We, as a local government, as a city commission, we appoint the members of the Airport Authority. Once we appoint those members, the city commission does not have control over the airport. We have two things that we can do. Like I said, we can appoint new people to the Airport Authority if we feel that member either just wants to carry on and they're done with it and they're ready to do something else, or we think they're not doing a good job, we can replace them. Number two is we can blow up the system. We can fire the entire board, and the Fargo City Commission becomes that board. That's an extreme option, obviously, because the airport is quite complex, and it brings in a lot of money to the city of Fargo, and it's something that I think needs the attention of a full-time board that is there. They're not a full-time board, they have other jobs, of course, but their one focus is the airport. So we've had a few disputes with the airport. And when I say we, local government has had a few disputes with that smaller, more specific authority. One of those things is employee pay. Not in general just the normal employees, the lower level employees, but more so the director of the airport. They want to increase his pay substantially, and then there's no doubt about that. I personally don't believe that we should be paying quite that much for that position here in the city of Fargo. However, it is not my responsibility to set that wage. They can do what they want to do as the authority. They are the airport authority. That is their board of directors' decision to do that, to increase his pay to the level that they believe is correct. And they did studies and they did a number of things that could prove, or at least make the argument that Sean Doverstein deserves that much more money. I wouldn't do it. I would vote no against that. But again, it's not my responsibility. So for us to make hay about that as a city commission, we can say, hey, we don't like that, but then they can go ahead and do whatever they want. And then again, we have two options. One, we can fire individuals as they come up for reappointment, or two, we can become the airport authority. We're not going to do that. So in order to make hay about all that, I think is politics. I think it's a show. I think it's not about the pay of Sean Doverstein. I think it's about other things. And I think we're trying to exert power where we shouldn't be exerting power, and it's hurting our city in the long run. We need to have a good relationship with the airport authority because we work closely together. They're within our city. They are the authority of that airport, and that airport is very, very valuable to the city of Fargo for obvious reasons. The other thing that we have a dispute about is we provide services for the airport. We, like HR department, we cut them their checks. The checks come from the airport authority, but it says City of Fargo on there because we are the ones that issue those things. Insurance, retirement, pension, things like that. We provide those services, and the airport authority pays us for that ability. That number right now is $50,000. They pay us $50,000 a year from the airport to the city to do those services. Our HR and other departments have said that is not enough. It should be more like $100,000 or $90,000. How this works is we tell the airport authority that. The airport authority goes to the FAA, and they say, do you think that's right? And the FAA makes the decision, hey, that seems like a logical amount, or they say, no, that's too much, and you're diverting funds from the airport to the city, which is illegal. Let's do that. Let's see what they say and get it done. But we've been bickering about this for far too long. So I'm in favor of letting the airport authority be the airport authority. I'm in favor of appointing good people there that we can work with, which I think we do. I think we can. I've never had a problem really with any of the members. And we need to get on the same page and stop all the bickering and move on. The second item we talked about was the taking of homes that are dilapidated, dangerous homes in the city of Fargo. And we do this for eminent domain. The big takeaway, I'm not going to get into individual homes and those type of things, but here's the big takeaway. If you have a home that is dilapidated, that is dangerous, and you tell us that you are intending to fix it up, we will work with you. We will work with you. We've done this numerous times. We've said to people, hey, look, it's bad. If you don't fix it quickly, we're going to demolish it. And they said, no, I will comply. I will do the certain things that you've told me to do. I'll come back to you in a month or 2 months or however long we decide. I will show you the progress I've made, and then we can then agree that we can continue in that way. That you continue to fix up the home until it comes within compliance of our ordinances. We've done that numerous times, but there have been a couple of occasions where it didn't happen that way, and the home was taken and was demolished. So the big takeaway here, all said and done, is I hope that people work with our inspections departments and things like that. And if you have a home that's in that condition, to please work with us, and we will work with you. That was your update for the November 19th video, November 19th meeting. And please keep watching. And if you have questions, you can all contact me via Facebook, my cell phone, my email, any one of those things. And please keep watching how your city commissioners are spending your tax dollars.